marches to the center. Now they study what we scribble. We build temples from the rubble. Every generation double the inheritance of genius that they try to keep us from.
All right, here we are. This is Under the Groove podcast, and you are under the groove, and we are touching bases with the people. It's a blessing, as always, to be, in this get out, man, this thing, this process we call life. We living in the now, man. We living life as it is, Grand Rising, everybody. I would like to say, first and foremost, I hope everyone over the past weekend, man, enjoyed themselves with family. That you paid homage to those who need paying homage to, that you're around good company, good food, music, and conversation, man. This is the lick. This is what we should be about every day. Don't wait for some, Caucasian to pass a holiday for us to come together, man, and break bread, and talk about our lives as people, all right? That said, again, Grand Rising, hopefully everyone and everything is everything, and everybody, man, is living life to the fullest. All right. There's a lot to that, y'all. There's a lot to that. And just to point out, just to make that what I just said concrete. Look at what's going on, man, in social media, man. This is not brothers living life to the fullest. All right. Let's get one thing straight, man. This stuff, man, this is all clown behavior, man. Straight up. All right. On the way here, man, I was thinking about a few things. All right. First, let me clarify something. Y'all know how we get out, man. Certain lanes we don't even jump in, right? We not with that. All right. We're not with that, man. Because here we like to keep things above board. We like to keep it straight. We want to continue to always focus on the focus and get out with the get out. It's righteous. All right. Everything else, man, it's child's play. It's immature. It's stuff that we shouldn't have in our mix. That being said, there's a lot going on, man. And for the most part, man, it's a lot of it is BS. All right. Straight up, man. It's BS, man. If this is what brothers want to put before the people, while at the same time they're talking about they care for the people and they care for the community, man, then that's just, I think that's hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy, man. Like I said, just pay attention, man. And we've been saying this, the World Group Congregation and others outside of Under the Groove podcast, they've been saying this. People in the comments said, not just on this platform, but go to all these platforms and listen, those who say it is not as many as those who, hey, man, rah, keep going, doing a good job. The truth of the matter is, man, none of what is going on, man, helps the community. All right? None of it helps the community, man. Let's be real. What helps the community? First and foremost, man, what would help the community if we did away with the shit that makes the community not only look bad, but makes it suffer? All right. Again, let's be above board with this, man. Let's keep it straight. You got a lot of cats saying, hey, man, I did this, I was that, da 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 da. Real brothers, man, real men don't do what we're seeing being done on social media. Period, point blank, man. But the understanding is that a lot of them do it because, they say one thing, but, we see what's really going on. They're chasing clout. They want numbers. And they'll do anything to get the numbers. They'll talk about anything to get numbers. A lot of these dudes don't even know, man, they paving the way to go be sitting up in somebody's penitentiary. Truth to power, man. The shit that's on social media ain't gonna do nothing but lead cats trip in or caught up in situations and circumstances that they might not get out of. If we're talking about the community, then we're talking about the betterment of the community, empowering the community, providing for the community being in such a way where it's positive, man. You know, where it's positive, man. We say this all the time, man. Don't nobody on these streets, man, but them. We don't own them. They, the names on them, yeah, all Caucasian Europeans, straight up. You know, uh, I read where it was said today that, I mean, yeah, so what? But this is where we trap at. This is where we do that. Then we protect the people here. Man, y'all ain't protecting nothing. Y'all ain't trapping nothing, man. Just keep it 100. Just keep it above board, man. That's those are stories. Those are lies on straight up, man. If you're about the community, man, then god damn, man, you would want to uplift the community. You would tell the brothers, man, young and old, hey man, check this out. We done that. We already see, man, what the outcome is. Don't nobody benefit as a result of any of this bull crap. That's the truth. We already know what's at the end, what the end game is for any of us that been in this shit. I'm one I can speak to. You know, I don't sit down and brag or boast about nothing I did. I don't want to glorify. Shit was wrong, man. It was wrong. And I'll tell you what else, man. And this is what hurts my heart more than anything. It took me away from my family, bro. And it was only then that I saw that I messed up, man, in a major way. You know, there was nothing I could do for my family. And I like to have thought of myself as being one of those individuals who took care of his family. Okay, what I was doing in the streets, I wanted to make sure my family was safe, protected, was eating, you know, had whatever they thought they needed to sustain themselves. That was my role, in spite of what I was doing in the streets. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't put my family first. I put the set first. Now, for a lot of you brothers don't really get it, I'm gonna give it to you straight. When you land up in there, man, it's just a matter of time before the set forget about you. I mean, you have to be you have to be a really reputable individual to still get that love, that support, you know, the money orders, the JPay, you know, to get you in the store, the packages. But, you know, you have to be a real solid cat to where they say, man, to your baby's mother or your mama, here you go, Miss So-and-so, or here you go, home, G. Here go a couple of $100, go see the home. That's rare, home. That's rare. I recall saying a week ago, because I hadn't been here since last Tuesday, and forgive me for that. But yeah, we were doing a family thing, and I appreciate my family. I recall saying that, man, when I was up in there, motherfucker didn't do nothing for me. That's not the whole truth. There were individuals from the community that looked out for me, man. Like I said, I can only name them really on one hand. All right, I'm Bubba. You know, you say what you want about me, but you know, I was one of them dudes supposedly. I ain't the only one, man, that went through that experiences that. Even today, we got loved ones from everywhere, man. You ain't gotta be from Hoover, man, to understand what I'm talking about. Who is experiencing exactly what I'm talking about right now? Dudes perpetrating a fraud, man. They love this and they love that. You know, the set, the dead homies, all this, man. Nah, man, it's all cap. It's all cap, man. If them cats loved you, man, and if they love the community they represent and doing all the shit they doing for community, the community will look different. It'd be a different environment, bro. Our brothers that's locked away, our sisters that's locked away would understand that they would know that love, man, for real. They would know that love. They wouldn't have to ask for it. It would be presented to them monthly, you know, be it through a JPay, be it through commissary or package, or be it through your mama, your daddy, your kids, your woman getting up there to see you, man. That's love, man. That's representing. We got cats that say a lot of shit, man. Trust me, man. Shit ain't true. It ain't true, man. Now, it's not for me to be up here discrediting anybody. That's not my objective. I can care less, homie. I can care less. You know, not just me, but others, man. We know the truth, man. About all kind of individuals, man. All right? That's neither here nor there. The point is, we got people talking about shit, man, that ain't real. portraying themselves as these. It ain't real, man. It's not real, man. It's not only detrimental to that individual, but it's detrimental to the individuals in that community. Nobody want to speak truth to power, man. Nobody's straight no more, man. This is not a game, bro. It's not a game. A lot of brothers is playing this like it's a game. A lot of brothers tell you, man, hey, man, don't worry about it. I'm getting my bread how I see fit. What that tell you? That should tell you that the individual is talking to who's saying this to you lacks integrity, lacks principles, man. You know, he ain't no, no straight shooter. He don't keep things, above board. What he's telling you is, man, hey, it's a whole lot of Judases out there. Some of them fit the bill. 5 pieces of silver, how about 30? That's what's in the bag, man. That sellout shit is running rapid, man. We got brothers on social media acting like damn fools. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. And hey, man, it's beyond me to let anybody. I don't give a damn how good this podcast is doing or how good it's not doing. I'm not letting nobody on this mug, man, with no shenanigans. Straight up. Straight up, man. I mean that shit, man. You won't be on this mug talking no yin yang, man. No disrespect, nothing. We're going to talk about some positivity, man. We're going to talk about some structure, empowerment. We're going to talk about, hey, man, what your ideas are that can actually not just help you, but help the individuals you say you love so much in that community you say you love as much. That's truth to power, homie. This shit we seeing is cap and crap. It's all for social media, man, to benefit, man, to get some dollars. Dudes don't care, homie. None of them care, homie. All these dudes are thinking about themselves, man. They're not thinking about the mothers and fathers who mourn, man, who worry about the kids in the streets every day doing God knows what. Cats don't care about that. Most of them say, man, yeah, handle your business, man. Yeah, I can dig it. I understand it now. No, man, it's time to stop that, man. It's time to stop telling cats, yeah, man, I dig it. I handle your business, man. But, get the one you want to get. Fuck all that. It's time to tell these cats, hey, man, this is a dead end, man. It's a dead end. Ain't nothing on that road, man, but death and destruction, man. You dudes, some of y'all gonna wake up 30 years from now and realize that you wasted your life, man. The life is wasted. You don't get that time back, man. You don't go in there and sit up in there and think that you should not go in there and think that time gonna wait on you for you to get out. That ain't how it works. There are myriad brothers, man, many who've done what I'm describing, man, who've been there and done that. And ask them, man, ask them how difficult life is to adjust. How hard it is, man, not to catch up, but to keep up. Lives have been arrested, man. The development of lives, that psychologically as well as socially, financially, politically, have been arrested, man. No growth, man, for real. No growth, man. Very few cats get out from doing a long period of time in penitentiaries, federal level or state, and get out, man, with their feet, you can hit the pavement running and actually succeed. The percentage is really small, man. Most of us get out, man, and we have to get jobs. The game that we left 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago ain't the same. Get out, man. And they see this, brothers see this, man. And it takes an effect on brothers who have good intentions, who work their way up out of the penitentiary only to come home and find that, damn, man, this shit worse than in the yard. There's no unity out here. There's no love. There's no support. Dudes ain't looking out, man. Man, I got a job for you over here, man. Go get this job, man. It might not be what you want, but this is what's gonna get you established. Here's something you can build on, man. Ain't even that. Got brothers getting out the penitentiary, sisters too, with no real support, man. The majority of them have to get out and go get and sign up, apply for the SNAP program or general relief. Or, put something in my hand, man. Let me find a way, man, to make ends meet. It's all BS, man. It's all a trap, man. Brothers is on social media telling lies, y'all. Straight up. Straight up, man. And I'm telling you, this shit should be sickening to anybody with some sense, man. Anybody with some sense, man. This shit should register that this is bullshit, man. It's bullshit, man. Brothers is out here on this shit, man. These platforms talking about bullshit. We the only race of people who ain't got the memo that it's time, man, to get it together. Brothers is talking about streets that nobody owns. Then y'all get mad, man, when dudes start spitting real. Some of them got a way of doing it where they really disrespectful. I don't condone that. Like I said, I don't do disrespect, man. And it ain't in my makeup. It ain't how we get out. But aside from the shit that they talk when they really spitting some shit, man, just imagine if they leave the bullshit out of to get out of disrespect, the shit they saying, it would register. A lot of y'all in y'all feelings. When somebody tell the truth, man, the truth hurt, The truth hurts, especially if you're not geared or your makeup, how you are psychologically is not prepared for the truth. The truth hurts. Don't none of us, man, own these streets we claiming. Just because you hanging on them, they don't belong to you. They don't. And anytime them people want to come through and stop you from selling drugs, because they know what you're doing, don't get it twisted. To stop any play, any lick we want, man, they can. You run nothing. We run nothing. When we see most of our brothers, especially the ones in the streets, well, guess where they're hanging out at? Where they hanging out at? So none of them own that liquor store, that smoke shop, that mini mart, and standing in front of somebody's house, you probably don't want them there. Don't own nothing, man. Don't own shit. But we talking like we Big Willie, man. We the business. Like we're enterprising, we're entrepreneurs. We running shit. We ain't running shit. Oh, shit. So when certain cats get up and say that, speak truth to power, it hurt. It hurt. Don't care what set y'all from, man. Be it Hoover or anywhere else. We don't own it. We own nothing on it. None of you young cats and most of you old cats don't own where you sleep at. Don't own the car you drive. Truth be told, you ain't got insurance. Life insurance, health insurance, auto insurance. Hey, them is facts. Them is facts, man. Now, y'all don't think something wrong with that. Yes, something wrong with you. Something wrong, man. Dudes getting on here, man, and they play flunky, man, in social media, man. You got cats ain't just from Cali, they from everywhere, man. Throwing shit in the pot, man. To keep the shit going. It's content. It gets them a few dollars. Ain't none of them taking that money back to their hood, their set, their community, and dispersing it or bringing something as a result of that money to the community that's positive, uplifting, empowering, pushing positivity. None of them. None of them. get on here, man, and I seen it today, seen it yesterday. They're asking for your money, though. They're asking for your money, man. And you give them money for what, man? To hear more of that bull crap. Social media is the new soap operas, man. That's what it is. And we buying into this stuff, man, and it makes no sense. It makes no sense, man. Like I said, man, there's all kind of dudes out there perpetrating the fraud. I mean that shit. I mean that shit, man. Fronting for all the wrong reasons, man. That brothers was out there, man, going to certain areas, man, geographically speaking, man, and pushing positivity, pushing unity, pushing love. Say, man, it's our time now. Let's do. I wouldn't give. Hey, man, get it done. I'm in. Where you need me at, Captain? You know, that ain't what they doing, man. I mean, man, these dudes be the first one talking about I got a family. I'm a man, and they act like boys, man. Y'all act like boys, and actually y'all showing y'all ain't been through nothing, home. Y'all ain't been through nothing real, nothing serious. You know, some shit happen accident. Cats ride that wave too. You know? But see, this lifestyle, man, that needs to change, this lifestyle that we supposed to be on, where we correcting not just ourselves, but each other. Hey, man, that's the one, man. That's the one, man, that we supposed to be on. We supposed to be on that. Not fronting, man. You know, not glorifying shit, you stroking your ego and shit and all this shit, man. That shit don't make no sense, man. That's the type of shit, man, that come back on you. When you least expect it. That's the type of shit, man, that's gonna confront you later, man. Might be sooner rather than later. We got brothers fronting, man. For what purpose? For what purpose? If most of you dudes got all this shit really going on, you know, if this shit is that positive, why y'all doing this, man? If you got books coming out, you got documentaries, mini movies, you got a business that's flourishing, you know, that's prosperous, why y'all doing this shit, man? To what end, homie? This shit don't make no sense, man. I don't care who you is, man. I don't care what you think about yourself, man. I would never sit down with no goofy, no idiot that's doing the shit Muggs is doing on social media to have a conversation. We're not even gonna relate, man. We're not even gonna relate. Do not profess to want to come here and sit down with me, man. I'm gonna bust you out. That go for anybody, man. That's playing both ends between the middle. That go for anybody, man. But I avoid that by limiting who the hell can come on Under the Groove podcast and talk about some real shit. It ain't for everybody, man. Real shit. Some of y'all wouldn't fit the bill. Real shit, man. You couldn't come in here with that crap. Get y'all shit together, man. Quit playing these games, man, with lives. With lives, man. Y'all playing it with your own life. And then you're playing with other people's lives, man. You're not a broker like that, man. Quit playing. Real shit, man. If you're an intelligent individual, then you ought to have enough sense, enough intelligence to know what you're doing, man. It's idiotic. On social media. On social media, it's idiotic, man. It's stupid. It's stupid. You look like fools doing this shit, man. Rather than tell the people to come together, get your life together, you want to tell people all this, that, the third, and fuck them, fuck who. Man, that shit's stupid, homie. It's just stupid, homie, and it needs to stop. you know. And that, like I said, man, that goes for everybody, home. You know, that goes for everybody. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm saying as a man to other men, hey man, that ain't how men do. Not a man who keeps shit above board, man. That ain't what they do, man. They don't do that shit, man. Shit they doing, the shit that we see being done is for the weak, man. You know, a lot of these dudes, man, in their minds, this is their time to shine. Been around too many real cats that couldn't shine like this. You know, a lot of real cats can lay the shit down, man. You say, man, you know, they trying to live life now. They in the now, you know, take care of their families, take care of themselves, doing the shit they supposed to do. But when these individuals were doing their thing, man, come on, y'all. You do know you couldn't be in that. Nah, y'all know that. Y'all know that. And so it seems that you want to take shit for granted. You know, you want to take this opportunity. You look around, well, ain't nobody, the bad is the bad. They didn't chilled out, man. They, what the boys say, CW say, man, bad, the bad ones, man, they didn't kick back. They ain't, none of this shit. And most of you dudes that perpetrating the fraud understand that. And you get people to follow you, man, with this bullshit, man. And it's wrong. It's foul. It's foul. I mean, ain't nowhere in the world you're supposed to be on here doing any of this. And if the shoe fit, wear it, homie. You know? Straight up, man. This shit is crazy, man. You got young brothers killing kids, man. You got other young brothers saying that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we condone it. What's next, man? What we gonna see next on social media, man? What you brothers gonna bring to the people next on social media? Not just some more derogatory shit, not just some more degenerate shit, some shameless shit. What next is coming, man? What you brothers is bringing? Because I think, man, some of you brothers sit down and y'all plot together, man. Y'all sit down and try to figure out what's the next best thing, what's viral next. Rather than saying, man, how do we help our communities, man? Rather than asking yourselves, how do y'all get down, man, over the phones and groups? How do we help the communities? Y'all talking about, man, how can we put out the next viral thing on social media? That's wrong, man. That's wrong. Dudes need to worry about their own lives, their family lives. Get y'all shit together, man. If you worrying about other people, man, and what they're doing. Your shit above board? If it ain't, you look like a damn fool, man, trying to tell somebody else about their shit. My shit above board, on. I can tell a motherfucker, like I said, shoe fit, wear it, man. Knock this shit off, man. Shit don't get nobody nothing, man. Don't get nobody nothing, man. The only thing is giving information to those y'all really don't want to have. That's all y'all doing, man. Helping these people, man, to capture more brothers and sisters, man. All y'all doing, man, is create a space where more brothers and sisters can end up harmed or in prison. Oh man, that ain't no real shit. That ain't solid. That ain't above board. That's sucker shit, man. Promoting this shit, propagating this shit. That's sucker shit, man. Knowing what you know, and y'all ain't nothing. Y'all profess not to be dummies and fools. Y'all profess to be intelligent. How the hell y'all ain't know no better, man? Knowing what you know. Knowing what you know about people that came before you. Same struggles, man. Same shit. Hey, man. Let's get together, man. Because this shit right here, man, it's old, man. You got cats, man. You got too old for this shit, man. I don't know how the fuck you figure you're gonna be respected or you presenting some dignified persona with this shit, man. Shit weak, man. It's sucker shit, straight up. All right, that's it, man. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, homie. You know, that's just real, homie. That's how I learned to do it. Now I'm sticking to that script. You know, I'm sticking to that script. I know what trouble is, homie. A lot of y'all don't really know what trouble is. A lot of the trouble a lot of y'all got into was by mistake. It was accident. It was accident. And I don't fault you for that. But I'm faulting individuals for trying to act like they really know what this shit is about and know what they doing. And they ain't been getting down like that ain't them. That ain't them. That ain't been their MO. They ain't been their history. They ain't have, man, for real, man. A lot of these brothers, man, ain't the cats they professing to be. Stop selling the fraud, man. And start helping the people, man. Bring something real to the table, man, for the people, all right? That's what's up. Let me get in these comments, man, because I respect the people more, man. Again, you guys, if anybody feel offended, especially in the Royal Group congregation, I apologize, man. But I think sometimes, man, we speak truth to power for a reason, man. But we're gonna get out, just get out. Hey, man, we got to be about the business, man, for real, for real. We ain't got to be reactionary. We don't have to do the shit we see a lot of these brothers doing, but we should always speak truth to power. Truth to power, man. Keep shit above board and straight, man. Everything else, man, is sucker shit, man. I don't care what they saying. Sucker shit. This is where we hear no evil, we speak no evil, and we see no evil. This is Under Groove Podcast, man. I'd like to welcome everybody, especially the Royal Group congregation, into this segment of, touching bases with the people. Appreciate you, you guys being here tonight. I'm gonna open this thing up, man. Normally we have conversations like we always do, man. Thanks above board, man. I will address those conversations, those questions in the comments that are relevant, man, that make sense or that can speak to what this issue is or what we're going through as a people. All that other, stuff, I'm ignoring. All right. But it's good to have you in here, man. Looking at some names I haven't seen before, man. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to have you brothers and sisters up in this get down, man. I'm gonna start with Cools, P5E, man. He said, "What's up, Groove, man? This grand rising is what's up. You up, I'm up, we up, we here." That should mean something, man. That should mean, man, that we supposed to take advantage of these opportunities, man, where we find ourselves 10 toes down, man. Well, we're in a whole new day to where we can create in this day way more than we did the one that passed us. Not only that, we can set up something for tomorrow, man. That's what we're supposed to be on. So that's what's up with me. You know what I mean? Making sure that I take advantage of today. Me being here, man, it means a lot. It means a lot, not just for me, but for those I love, those who love me. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Speaking truth to power and letting individuals know, man, that, yeah, man, there's a bigger picture, man. We got bigger fish to fry rather than talking about who's from where and what's from where and all this other shit from where we don't own nothing yet. None of that shit makes sense. So that's what's up with me, Grove. Glad to see you in the comments, cuz. I think that's cuz. I said Cools, but, that's a cold spelling. Like I said, I love the wordplay and names. Like the brothers and sisters throw in the chat. So that's appreciate you here, brother. All right. And again, man, this is where we get out with the get out, man. Like, share, comment, man. Hit that like button, share, comment, man. Subscribe if you see fit, man. I'm not begging nobody to do that, man. Not only am I not begging you to come and subscribe to this platform, man. Don't send me no money. No ask for no money. Know how to get up and go get mine, man. All right. But that being said, man, I'm gonna move on. James Cash, hey man, salute right back, bro. Good to see you here, man. I started late tonight. If I let somebody tell it, they tell you, oh man, this boy don't have a sense of direction. This man would get lost, man, around the block. And in my defense, that GPS wasn't working right. That there, man, I don't trust that GPS. But anyway, that's why, I'm here, minutes late, man, as opposed to me being here like an hour ago. But it's all good, man. Now I know how to get there. That won't happen again. But hey, James Cass, good to see you up in here, man. Appreciate you, man. B60M. All right. Good evening, brother Bub. Good evening, right back to you, B60M, man. Good to see you in this. Get out, brother. Again, you guys, listen. Hey, man, we got to get to the point where, a lot of what we know is sucker shit, man. Crap, man. Just, shit that's detrimental to us, man. We got to stop giving it attention, man. We got to stop. We cannot allow it to flourish. It should not grow. It should not grow, man. It should die in the sun, man, where it's supposed to. Our energy should decimate that shit. Get rid of it, man. They say the council culture is over. That may be true. But I'm telling you, there's another culture, man, that needs to be put in place, man, where we speak in truth to power. We support truth to power, positivity, unity, love for our people, man. And I'm telling you, man, hey, put it like this, man. If you're not above board, man, if they are not above board, if they're not speaking truth to power, if they're not ready to get out with the get out, man, they're focusing on the focus to such an extent where it don't just help them, but it help the people they trying to reach out to. If they ain't on that, man, shun them, man. Shun them. Shun them. Ain't gonna miss nothing, man. Y'all looking at the same old shit every day. The same shit. And have these content creators, they wait for some other content creator or somebody to jump into the fray to create or to, continue the content. Make it seem like some new shit was said. Just for more hits and likes, man. And that shit ain't about the people, man. We shouldn't even be indulging in this shit, man. Straight up. But again, B60M, man, appreciate you in here, man. Good evening back to you and yours, brother. Hope everything is everything. Peace and blessings to you and yours, homie. James Cass said, been waiting on you, bub. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, man, I've been hearing you in a hurry to get here, so I got at you, bro. I'm here now, man. We here, man. Happy Tuesday. It's been a week since I've been on the get out. Like I say, in that time, man, for the most part, man, this last week, I've been with family. Family came out, man. We didn't just have that day, that Thursday. We had the whole weekend. You hear me? And we had a good time, man. It's something about appreciating those that you love and those who love you back, man. It's something about supporting those who are about the business for real, man. No matter what, we support them because they're real. They with the business. It's the fact that that they can be trusted, they can be depended upon. It's something about that, man. Just like it should be something about knowing when you fucking with family members, friends, or whoever, it ain't my shit. You got to know the difference. Treat them a long handle spoon. Friends, same way. You make yourself scarce to those who, man, whose activities and get out on a positive level is scarce. And we ain't gonna indulge you. But I appreciate the time I spent with my family. Again, man, this is something that a lot of us take for granted, man, and we should. We should every day, man. Every day above ground, every day with your family, every day in love with the people that love you, every day in support of those who are supporting you is a blessing. It's a win. It's something you should appreciate. So that's that's me, and I'm pretty sure that goes for a whole lot of others, man. Appreciate it, man. So hey, there it is, there, bro. I've been waiting on you too, James. It's good to see you in here, bro. Happy Tuesday, brother. All right, take care, man. Everything is everything on this end. Hopefully, it's the same for you and yours. All right. Queen and Zinger, 7 said, family is everything. B1. B1 people equals black first, not bullshit first. All right. Not bullshit first. Black first. All right. Not that bum shit. Black first. So thanks for that comment, Queen and Zinger. James Cass said, man, I'm fresh off that Mind Playing Tricks by Scarface. Classic. Hell of a cold tune. Classic, bro. Black music is the medicine for the mind. Reality over fantasy. I'm telling you, I came here. I got, man, I'm riding here and getting here. I got Coast Contra up in that thing, man. I had Coast Contra up in there, man. And that thing is fire. Food for thought, man. It's uplifting. It's powerful shit, man. It's powerful music. That's what it is. But yeah, that's what I was about, man. Getting here, man. Bumping me some Coast Contra, man. They ain't like Scarface, but trust and know, man. The boys got fired. They with the business, man. It's called the cut I was listening to. It's called '08 Obama. '08 Obama. Knock, man. Put that in the thing, man. Play that for a minute, man. Listen to that shit. But anyway, yeah, man. That Scarface, man, is always a classic, man. What's that one? I was watching one with my wife, man, and he was doing a live session. And he had yeah, it was Scarface. Man died, I think it was. A man died. It started off, he in the joint, he about to get out, right? He painted you a scenario. And he say, yeah, cat daddy, you know, I'm about to get up out of here, da 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 da. And then they go into it with that, I don't know, is that organ or what? That shit hit hard. And then the lyrics, man, just it elevated to the heavens on real shit, man. Medicine for the mind, make you think about some real shit. Real shit, man. Frederick has to be, man. What's up, man? Peace to you as well, man. He says peace to the chat. And then he send his love and support, salutes right back to you. Frederick, man, appreciate you. Let's get out. James said, love and respect to all the people. One, perspective is deep. But, you know, but yeah, it is deep. If you listen to other people's perspectives, man, and you know, I just want to say, man, when you listen to some people, man, you get an idea of what their perspective really is. You know, you listen to them, man. You know, they'll tell you. They'll really tell you not just what their perspective is. They'll tell you who they are. You know, and that's why we talk the way we talk on touching bases with the people. We talk about this because it's necessary. It's necessary to not just know and understand what we're up against in society, or those who want to see us fail, those who want to kill us off, but also, man, with a lot of those in our midst. We got gorillas in the midst, y'all. Trust me. Just as detrimental to us is them, you know, them clear people, you know? But perspective is everything, man. Just listen to people talking and let you know what their perspective is, you know? They'll let you know. God said facts, right? Hey, man, it's real spit, bro. Those is facts. Anyone in their right mind, this is James Cass, anyone in their right mind knows that representing the gang is not representing the community. Representing the gang is representing the poison and destruction that is inflicted upon our communities. Hey, man, listen, man, I'm going to tell you how wicked this shit is, right? Especially with individuals who talk this on gang shit. Man, dudes are so far gone in this, man, that they will label a person poison and cancer, and they're the same ones. And like I said, man, hypocrisy is in full effect here, y'all. Not on Under the Groove podcast, but in social media. You got cats that will call another kid and will tell you that they're poison, that these individuals are cancers, and these are, and you know, what my mama used to say, I'm pretty sure we all heard this one. That's the kiddo calling the pot black. You know. Then there's the other one, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You know. A cancer in our community is about. It's there. We have individuals, I'm telling you, they dressed up like, you know, they got the cure for it. They cancer free. They're not toxic. You know, they're not poison. But underneath all that shit, man, they rotten to the core. Poisonous, man. They're cancerous. They're full of toxicity. They're toxic people. I'm telling y'all, man, listen, and you'll get it. You'll get it. Randy Skull, man, 102, what it do, loved one? Good to see you in this get down, man. He said, salute, Bub. Hope all is well with you and your family. Shout out to the Royal Group congregation. Shout right back out to you, man, Raymond Skull, man. Hopefully everything's everything with you and yours, brother. I ain't talked to you in a few days, man. I pray and hope that you're well, you and yours, all right? Again, man, it's always a pleasure to see you in here, man, doing what we should be doing, man. Interacting with one another, like men and women, you know, doing those things, man, that, you know, for real, social media don't give you credit for, you know, and to hell with social media anyway, but there are very few brothers like yourself and other brothers and sisters that come in here, not just on this platform, but many others speaking truth to power, man. We need more of that. You know, we need more brothers like you brothers, man. More sisters like Queen Nzinga, Lisa Moore, man, Kimberly, man, C1 Dead, and others to come in here, man. Soldier Denise, you know what I mean? Lucinda, you know, the site. We got a whole lot of positivity in our midst, man. We need to make way for that positivity to come in, man, and allow us to soak in it. That's what we need to be doing, man. Soaking in positivity, man. Again, man, B1 equals black first, not bullshit first. Let's get on that, man. But anyway, man, hey, Raymond, Raymond Score, I see you, brother. Glad to see you hanging out with us again, man. It's a pleasure. James Cassidy, I'm all for honoring and loving where you came from or where you come from. But no one is throwing up C's, P's, and B's in any pure form of love that I believe. Those colors got blood stained all over them, the red and the blue. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. You go on to say red and blue bandanas is killer faction. It is. It's an annihilating faction. It's damn, it's almost like suicidal. It really, you know, it's almost like some suicidal shit a person would put on. You know, just think about it, man. It really is. You know, but anyway, you go on to say, James, red and blue bandanas is killer fashion. It carries too much weight of death and pain. It's time to stop representing that nonsense and represent our people like the Panthers did and beyond. I don't disagree. Again, my favorite saying, one of them is, gang banging needs to die so brothers and sisters can live, man. Can we imagine, man, for that to occur? Just, you know, just think about that, man. For that to just go away. That then allows brothers and sisters, man, who have minds to spend time formulating ideas, using that mind, man, to bring about a better life, not just again for themselves, but for their loved ones, their family, and their communities. Can you imagine how many brothers in a year time, let's say, for instance, gay bang didn't exist, or you know, I'm not saying where you come from and what you love or where you love for where you come from didn't exist. Gang banging didn't exist. How many lives, one, would be saved? Two, how many of those lives can now utilize that brain power to create something? Bring shit to the community, concepts, ideas, solutions that would propel us. That one first would empower us, then propel us to excellence, man. All those things matter, man. Gang bang, man, is a destructive, gang banging is a destructive thing. Like I say, I talked to original cat off the east side, and he told me, his mouth in my ears, he's saying, man, Crippin started as a destructive force. That was its inception. Crippin was destructive to begin with. You can probably attach that to bloodism or bloods. Any other game. It's all destructive, bro. It ain't nothing positive about it. It's nothing uplifting, stabilizing about it. It's all chaos, man, destruction, death, you know? But just imagine that, man, if gang banging did not exist, or if it ceased to exist and it went a year, 1 year, brothers and sisters, man, not thinking about that. My blue rag, my red rag, my orange rag, my black, my green, my yellow. Brothers are seeing black. That's it. It's just brothers and sisters looking at individuals look just like them and say, all right, man, they're not worried about them. There's not a threat. You know what I mean? Then that gives them not just an opportunity, but it gives them, you know, that freedom to start thinking about something more broader, man, something more beneficial. In a year's time, man, I'm telling you, this shit will be mad crazy. It'd be crazy. The development of the youth, man, and not just the youth, but people in general. What would come from that? Shit. You had a brother, where that brother was from, man. He uh, created this new thing called plastoline. Man, really, we don't even need gasoline no more. But see, that's the trick. That's what we caught up in. We're led to believe we need gasoline, sources of the resources to be used to propel a car, push a car from A to Z. It ain't gas, and it'd be much cheaper. But here, that brother is. I'm trying to remember where he's from. That it's slipping my mind where it's from. But my point is this: that's one brother that don't have certain stressors on his mind. The free radicals obviously aren't bombarding him to the point where he's distracted, where he can't focus on the focus. This is what brothers and sisters need in the community. That opportunity to be able to focus on the focus with all the other shit, man, that's going on. So that they can start to develop, so that their mind can bring something to the table that, again, that will be empowering to our people. Came back in 1 year, non-existent, nobody gonna live. I'm telling you, man, y'all be surprised. In a year's time, you know how many entrepreneurs, man, how many enterprise brothers and sisters we have in every community. You know, I'm just saying, something to think about. 716 Love RM9FL, man. He said, Uva Hey to the chat. Holiday blessings to all. Right back to you, brother. That's reciprocated, man. Uva Hey, man, to the brothers and sisters out of the community. All love, man. All love to brothers and sisters outside of the community. Be you Crip, Blood, Gangster, don't make no difference to me. Love, man. All right. Season greetings, man, also to you as well, bro. Appreciate you in the comments, man. Appreciate you being a part of this get out, man. That is appreciated. It's highly respected. Appreciate you for that. See one Dad, how you doing, sister? Say good morning. Well, I'd like to say grand rising. See cousins, grand rising, uncle and family. I hope you are all well. We are, and we hope that you are well as well down in the deep, deep. You know, I hope you stick it to that, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing. Make that progress. And just so you know, everybody know, man. Life as we know it ain't easy. Ain't nobody's trying to sell no wolf tickets and tell no and Captain talk about how easy it would be for us to figure this shit out and come together. That is not an easy task. We've been so submerged in negativity towards one another for so long. That is not an easy task. The majority of us find it easier to trip on one another than to love one another. It's hard, man. It's hard, man, re-emerging from what you've been immersed in with, this hate, man, for self and those who look like you. It's hard, man, to get over that. I get it. But that's an excuse. That's an excuse, man. Anything worth doing is going to be hard, man. It ain't going to come easy. If it would, most of us wouldn't appreciate it anyway. It's hard, man, for a reason. A lot of shit we do is easy for a reason. Just think on that, man. If anything worth doing, man, was easy, we'd all be doing it. We all be doing it. Hardest thing for us to do, man, is do right by one another. Do right by yourself so that you can do right by others. That's hard, man, because it ain't what you used to. Like I said, man, we talking about generations of brothers and sisters, man, being at odds with one another. And man, them people loving this shit. They love it more than the game bangers love talking about who they hate, man, and what street they hate. Yeah, don't nobody even on the streets that y'all hating. Even the individuals that hang on the streets, y'all hating on the streets. And like I said before, man, it makes sense to me if dudes who, have, legitimate businesses, man, in these communities that was doing the damn thing. And then decided that, well, we ain't gonna help them over there, man. They're gonna continue to let them do bad. Yeah, that make Mug mad, man. Damn, man. Y'all got the recipe. Y'all got the script. And y'all ain't helping nobody. Oh man, F y'all, man. I hate y'all. That'd be a reason to hate somebody, I think. I'm just saying, man. But not because he's from another set, man. And that set and your set ain't got shit. Ain't got nothing, man. But that's it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Randy Skull said individuals are going back and forth over something that's actually been destructive to us, our communities, and us as a whole. Facts, man. Like I said, man, to what end? For what purpose is any of this in social media? Who does it serve? Who does it serve? By the same token, a lot of our young ones and old, we saying, hey, man, I'm representing love, whoop, whoop, whoop on the dead home set, but to what end? How y'all be lying, man, using the dead homies as a reference? Using the set that y'all don't love nothing, man. Let's keep it real. Don't even love yourself. Let's be 100. If you love yourself, you'll do better by yourself. In other words, not by yourself separated as an individual, but you do well for you. You want to make you the best you can be. You do good by yourself. You get what I mean? And if you love the community, you do good by the community. Ain't none of that happening. Dudes is again sucker shit. And this shit right in our face, man. We seeing it, man. We seeing it in real time. Boo at 6U, where you at, one? Love and respect right back to you, loved one. 716 Love said, Bub, did you hear Charleston White's recent video? It was harsh, but he said it T.I. is. Said it like it is. Said, that's some old school shit. That's some 70s shit, Yeah, man, 716, love you for that. Yeah, man, I watched the video in its entirety. Papa got a truck. That shit was hilarious to me. I said, oh shit, I ain't in that guy truck. I grab back and jump my truck any time of the day. Say, Papa, can we get it? Yeah, what we gonna do? Hey man, but I was mentioning that a minute ago about CW, man. A lot of what he say is for effect. I think, I'd like to think that it's a character, but at the same time, I have to accept that might be just how you see shit. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers are affected by the lives we live, man. A lot of us have issues as a result of. But what brothers are taking away is the wrong shit. Like say, man, dudes get their feathers ruffled and, and showing how emotionally unstable they are. You know what I mean? By being offended by some shit. Again, don't nobody own Hoover, man. Not one of us. Now, y'all tell me, because I don't profess to know everything and know the ins and outs of everything, not just on Hoover, but any other set. Y'all tell me how many homes on that set y'all own. How many of them mini marts or them smoke shops or them liquor stores y'all hang out that y'all own? How many of y'all got car insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, home insurance? How many of y'all pay a mortgage or own the home outright? How many of y'all got y'all's mama's house still to this day and making sure it's kept right, it's upkeep, it's above board? Where he said, fuck the set. He said, fuck a whole lot of sets. Brush that to the side. Move that over there. Let's separate this shit, right? Aside from that, what did he say that was wrong? You know, now disrespecting, the dead, I ain't with that. And I think that's something that you can move over there to the side, get past it. The shit he was speaking on in terms of brothers acting as damn fools. He do it often his damn self. But in his soliloquy, what he spit is some truth. Whole lot of it. Whole lot of it. All right? Just let's be above board with it. A lot of us don't want to hear the disrespect. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. He not from none of that. What he disrespected, you got homies from that. What he disrespected all over the disrespect they said every day. Disrespect their dead homies every day. Do shit that he said that they do every day. Every set guy. You got so-called homeboys, that do shit, the homeboys' daughters, young daughters. And homies, man, that would pimp the homies' daughters. Make them into 304s, man, and all this other shit. You got homies would take the homie's son and put him on the set. The set that ain't got shit. Ain't got nothing waiting for him, man, but prison or death. I just want to know where he's wrong at besides, disrespecting the dead, and disrespecting this thing we say we love so much, we love it so much, he couldn't speak ill of it because we'd be on point. He could not say nothing. If we own this shit, we talking about we wrong. Or that we willing to go to prison for or die for. I'm just saying, homie. I love my community. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, I see that the community, man, is in disarray. They don't own nothing, man. And we got more homies on the set that probably hate homies than enemies, so-called. I'm just saying. And you love something, then how that being represented, man, and how you deal with that thing you say you love. I think that's a legitimate question. Yeah, I saw the video. I listened to it in its entirety. And the truth of the matter is, he should have went in on a whole lot of other people. You real? I mean, you gonna go there, go on, man. I'm not saying he was throwing rock behind his hand. He letting you know what it is. But I'm saying I think a lot of people got off scot-free. Might be reading for that. I don't know. But yeah, I checked it out. Harsh as it was, a lot of truth in it, though. Think about that, man. A whole lot of truth in it. In terms of how we treat each other, how we treat the community we come from, how we treat the dead, our dead homies. How the first thing out of our mouth is on the dead homies, on the set. Dudes don't mean that shit, man. You point that out. What's sad is you got him doing it instead of brothers from these sets that that know the truth. They ain't pointing that out. Ain't saying what it needs. Is not saying what needs to be said. And again, man, they go from every set. Every one of them. So yeah. There it is. James Cash said, man, the whole checking in stuff, hella goofy to me as well. And MFs wonder why nobody want to roll through their hood, preventing anything positive from happening. That line of division steady keep us at odds. Real shit, I said this last week and the week before. Anybody with a desire to want to see a community do that, especially black people with money, they're not going to do that. They're going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing When they see what they see, when they see that, man, brother, these brothers out here, man, they goofy as hell, man. They're not trying to bring positivity, man, empowerment to their community. You know, these dudes is chasing clout. They trying to wreck the community further. I ain't giving them a dime. I'll go give it to United Way. I'll go give it to Red Cross. I'll go give it to the Defamation League. I'll go get. Oh man, they get that money away to them people like it, man, like it's candy at Christmas. They get to everybody but us, and they ain't the same people they giving that money to. Guess what? They worse than us. They doing what they do to people like us. So them brothers and sisters with that money, they misled, they misguided as well. But give them something, man. Give them something to reconsider. You know, try to improve your community, man, in such a way to where you attract somebody who want to do something for you. Because again, y'all, it's all tax write-offs. They ain't gonna lose now. They ain't gonna lose now. But give them something to say, you know, okay, I'm gonna throw them a million. You know, those who have an idea, those who want to bring something better to their communities. Let me hear it spiel. Let me hear what they got to say, man. Yeah, okay, but you're not attracting that. You're not attracting growth and prosperity to your community, man, with the BS you putting out in front of, you know, society to see. You just not. So yeah, man, ain't no what. Yeah, shit. That would prevent anybody with some sense with a whole lot of money. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna give them a dime. They be killing each other over that money. But somebody gonna, you know, come on, man. It's just what it is, man. There's no unity here, man. No love. That's it, man. See, one day it said, Bub, right about that. I own nothing after all this shit. 42 and still got nothing but baggage. We all do. But I think a lot of the baggage we have is because we refuse to let it go. We carry it with us everywhere we go, man. A lot of this baggage that we carry around is unnecessary. It's weighing us down. You know, it's so heavy, it's making us fall behind, man. Don't nobody want to let that baggage go, though. Don't nobody want to recognize or acknowledge that this baggage, man, is weighing me down. It ain't got me shit. Got me hurt. You know, got me in need, you know, got me tired. Don't nobody want to let that shit go, man. Just drop it. Let it go. If you're gonna carry something around, man, carry something around that's light. You know, love, unity, positivity, support, not just for those you love, but those around you. It's hard to do that because we won't let shit go. We won't let shit go, man. So it's hard to change. You ain't gonna be able to change. You still willing to carry around this baggage. You know, get that some thought, man. But I hear you see one day, we all got baggage. You know, I think though, be that as it may, it's incumbent on us. It's our responsibility, our obligation to know when certain things is holding us back, to know when it's time to let some shit go so that we can progress. Show work, man. Sister, that's your work. Brother, that's your work, man. To know when something is weighing you down, that have enough wherewithal to let it go, drop it. And fixate on something that's gonna be lighter for you to carry, a burden that ain't gonna hold you back, man. You man, we got to start thinking like righteous people, man. We got to. All right. So I hear you see one day and know that you know you always, hey, you fam. This is a space, man, we come to, man, we chop it up like we supposed to. All right. James Cash said every brother and sister has every right to freely roam wherever they may please, and it ain't nobody's business but theirs. Can't no one tell me I can't go here or go there. That ain't how this go. You know? And his brother saying, hey man, wait a minute, I got it in my head, man. Shit, I'm a freak, I'm a man. I'm a man. As a man, he's making decisions that work for him. It's good for him. Not being held back, man, by certain restrictions or constricts, certain, so-called codes and laws in place, man, where dudes can't be, where brothers can't be men, go wherever they want to go and harassed. Oh man, I could dig that. Go where I want to go. I can dig it. Because again, don't nobody own that shit. You go where the hell you want to go. Raymond Skull 102 said, man, there's not even unity within our own communities. False images are fueled by exaggerated egos. Materialistic possessions and money have given people the illusion of power. Speak, bro. Speak, bro. Speak, bro. Whole lot of false images out there. Whole lot of, whole lot of materialistic mindsets, man. Whole lot of egos. And again, man, all for the wrong reasons. In fact, all these, if you really trip off on one, leads to another. But you can't tell cats nothing. You can't tell them jack, man, because they, that ego is inflated. Some of them, and now and then they get away with a little something, and then, oh shit, I got away with that. Turn up a notch. The reality is, man, you ain't really got away with that. Those who don't know. And again, I don't care where y'all from, man. Let me say everywhere. Those who know. Inflated egos. Only, boy, take that air out your chest. I don't know. The illusion of power, man, yeah. It's devastating. It can be devastating. Misguiding. It can misguide you, man. Lead you to believe some stuff that ain't really reality. James Cass said, I know it's strictly rooted in California street. I know it's strictly rooted in California street politics, and I'm knowing some cities and towns outside of Cali have similar protocol. But these concrete streets ain't letting nobody win. It's a shame. Yeah, not even letting the individuals who claim they run the streets win. They ain't winning either. It's a no win. No one's winning, man. Lisa Moore, 5'3", she said, blessings, big bro. Peace and love to the kings and queens. In the chat, B1. B1 equals black first. Not bullshit first. Black first, people. Good to see you in the chat, Lisa. And I'm hoping, or we hope that, you have been well and you steady doing what you do, improving yourself, making your life and yours, those in your life, better. Keep striving. It's a pleasure and it's always an honor to see you in here, sis. All right, M13 is back. M13, 32. He said, I appreciate the fact you're telling it like it is. That's the only way it should be told, y'all. We're not trying to tell you. Here's another thing. I like to say this, man. I ain't chasing no clout, homie. I heard it said on some podcast that everybody you see on the internet, they chase clout. No, I'm trying to chase the hearts and minds of the people, man. I ain't gonna run them down, but I'm trying to, catch up with them, man, on this platform and say, man, check this out. This is what it's about. It ain't about clout. It ain't about a check. It's about brothers and sisters waking up and understanding that we need each other, man, to get to where the hell we need to be, man. And there's only one place we're supposed to be together, man. That's in love and unity with one another, man. That's it. I'm chasing, man, the fact that, man, I trust that that's in the cards for us. Chase it down, man. Unity and love amongst our people, man. I'm trying to find where it's hiding at, man. Expose it. Get hold of it, man. Bring it to the people, man. And any help that I can give, any help I can get doing this, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about, man. We should all tell it like it is. Stop lying, man. Stop lying. Stop trying to impress on people that we're bigger than what we are. Come on, man. We ain't shit without each other. Real spit, man. We're specks without each other. Specks. Like fly shit. But we come together with this big round earth, man. This ball. There's something that you cannot not see it. You know what I mean? That's what's up, man. When we come on these things, and this means brothers and sisters in general, I don't care who you are, where you're from, I have an obligation, man, to speak truth to power, man, about our people. To tell it like it is, man. Especially those of us who know what we know, that have been through what we've been through, or who have people who know what they've been through, what they've been through before us. Tell it like it is, man. Tell the truth. Shit is a trap. It's a game that is being played by people who made rules that don't apply to us. Just tell the truth, man. It's a no-win situation we're in. Straight up. That's the truth. James Cass said it's easy to come up with a bunch of evil, negative ideas, but no one can ever come up with a positive light bulb moment. That light bulb is broken. You know, back in the day, you put the light bulb, the old school light bulbs up in there, and soon you turn it pop. That's the mindset of a lot of people. The minds won't hold an idea.
I'm too busy being negative.
You know, a resolution or a solution to improve, man, empower our people. Man, a lot of them can't do it. A lot of them can't do it. James, let me finish that. I apologize for this. It's easy to come up with a bunch of evil and negative ideas, but no one can ever come up with a positive light bulb moment. Not even one. It's always about plotting bad schemes to do the worst. That's what's on social media, man. And then that's what we see in our communities. Social media is a beast. It's a cold monster, y'all. M13, says we got to build and bring peace. All that hollering is ego stuff. When we can come together to do business. Let me read it again. We got to build and bring peace. All that hollering is ego stuff. Ego stuff. When we can come together and do business. That's it, man. There's a whole lot of hollering on social media, man. I'm telling you, God's looking goofy, man. You're showing who you really are, man. You're giving a perspective that you can't. You're giving an impression that you cannot erase, man. Especially from minds that are solid. It's about the business, above board, keep shit straight. Certain minds get a hold of that and see that and be like, okay, that's who you will be to the day you die. I don't care what you do. Gotta know, man, you're putting yourself out there, man, in the wrong light. In the wrong light. Boo, man. Boo said, man, real talk needs to be said and more importantly, heard. Yeah, more of us need to speak up and speak out. Speak up and speak out, man. About the shit we saying. Like I said, a lot of shit it's just dumb shit, man. It's dumb shit, man. I'll tell you, man, it kind of made me think, like I said, man, dudes is running plays, man. To keep this shit going. To keep this shit going. Working with the people. Working with the people. Somebody said COINTELPRO. Listen, if ain't none of y'all COINTELPRO, stop this shit. You just stop it. Ain't nobody one up. They say that a lot too. Oh, we one up. We up. No, you're not. No, you're not. Again, yeah. On what? You want on what? You be one up on a shelf. Either dead. That's just the way that go, man. See, when Dad said big love, sis, I hope you be staying safe. She's talking to Lisa Moore, man. That's right, man. Chop it up like y'all do, man. Raymond Skull said, man, everyone capitalizes off us, our culture, our experiences, and ultimately our deaths. Mm. Everyone benefits but us. Seeking clout has become the order of the day. That's the new addiction. Real spit, man. That is the new drug. Social media is the new drug. And those who watch it as much as do, especially the bull crap, are the ones addicted. Those who put it out there are the so-called dealers. Come on, man. And they got to be in cahoots with somebody higher up. They got the paper or whatever, man, to be willing to keep doing this stuff, man. And like I said, man, they ain't paying like that, man. But okay. James Cash said, this ain't for the faint of heart or weak-minded individuals. This is a real mission that us as a people need to stay focused with and spread to the nation. One step leads to another growth. This is a movement, man. This is a movement, you know, and this platform is just one of many. This is a movement, man. You know, so let's get that straight. For those who don't trust that it is. James Cass going to say they're on podcasts is giggling and squealing while communities across the land are struggling, mouths to feed, diapers to be bought, bills to be paid, grandparents who need support. The list goes on. See, when Dad said, for me, I get down via my art rather than being a public nuisance. Yeah, you found your niche, you know? And that's what I was suggesting a few minutes ago. If brothers and sisters would stop this, you know, this fribble, this game banging shit, man, give themselves a year, they'll find their niche, man. It's gonna be way grander than what they're on right now. You know what I mean? It's gonna serve them a hell of a lot better. But you know, they got to get past the BS, man. You got to see the forest for the trees, man, in order to appreciate it. You're gonna have to get to that. M13, you know, says, man, all the social media dysfunction for clicks and views, making blacks look like clowns for podcasters to pin another social media character. This stuff just brings destruction. See, the people know. Touching bases with the people is a reason for that. You know, we want to let it be known. Let's get it out there. Hey, man, you know, I'm, like I said, man, I'm just one. I'm just one of many. But shit, I ain't got to let the people know. This some crap, man. This is some stumped down crap, man. That ain't bringing us nothing, man. But a lot more problems, man. A lot more pain, a lot more destruction, a lot more incarceration, maybe even death. But it is not giving the people what they need. That's a fact. Pope Mitchell Podcast, what it do, loved one? He said, miss it on the groove, but we have to be real with ourselves. Everybody don't want the same thing, especially for each other. And I said that. I agree wholeheartedly. Some of our people, brothers and sisters, would rather see us go through what we're going through than not go through the shit we're going through. You know, a lot of individuals, like I said, and I said this a little while ago, Pope, a lot of individuals have looked and, you know, purveyed, you know, checked out the landscape, say, oh man, the real ones, man, they living them lives now, their granddads and great granddads. So I ain't gotta worry about, you know, perpetrating fraud. Now it's my time to shine, you know. You know, but at the same time, I don't want nobody having nothing, especially if I can't have it. Shit. Like I said, I want it for myself. You know, that's fact, though, homie. Keith Claus, man, peace right back to you, bro. All right, it's always a pleasure, man, and an honor. Hopefully everything's everything with you and yours over that way, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. It's good to see you in here with us, man. We need you. Lil Wayne, stop. 112, he said, what's up, OG? Stay focused on the board. The community needs you more than Gumby. Real spit, homie. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. You know, it's a trip to me. Is that, you know, a lot of brothers don't even see how much they're needed. They rather see how many clicks and likes they get, how much pop they can catch, how viral they can go, you know, as opposed to, okay, man, you know, damn that, how can I do something for my community? You know, how can I help my community? It'd be a trip, man, to see brothers finally coming to that, you know, receive that aha moment. You know, with that light go on, like, hey, man, no shit, wait a minute. That'd be a trip, man. You know, it'd be a trip. And it'll only be a trip because, you know, you look at it and you see it, or they'll look at it and say, damn, man, I've been wasting my time. We could do this, we could do that, we can, and be edited the same way they at this bullshit. That'd be a trip, man, to see a reversal. To see a reverse of what brothers are doing, man, in terms of, you know, how they're disserving or being a disservice to the community rather than being a service to it. A lot of cats, man, get up here and they jaw jacking, they're doing a whole lot of that shit, and it don't make sense, man. Because if you really buy it like that, for like I say, you wouldn't be on social media doing this shit. In fact, man, you just wouldn't. You know, you know, those who know, you just wouldn't do it. A lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? A lot of accidents happen to a lot of cats. A lot of cats, you know, they take advantage of shit. You know, it's opportunity to them. You know, to build off an accident. A lot of cats ain't gonna kill nothing, let nothing die willingly. A lot of cats, man, face disrespect every day. You know, and the coldest part about that, them facing or being disrespected every day is the fact that a lot of them bring it to their own, they bring that to themselves. Still be Big Willie. Man, they ain't the Big Willie get out, man. We need homies. I don't care where you from, man. In their communities, doing right by the community they say they love. That's what we need, man. We need nothing else. You know, try that on facade. See, because I think here's the reality. A lot of us never seen that. A lot of us never seen positivity in the community, in the hood, on the set, with the game. We don't even know what the fuck that looked like. But you resisting it. We know what this other shit is, man. We all could tell a story about how bad news beat somebody home, man. So-and-so is on the shelf for 200, 300 years. We already know that shit, man. But not one of us really know what unity looked like, what love looked like, and what could come as a result of it. Damn, man, you don't want to know what that is? You don't want to borrow that? Right, man. Appreciate that, little H-Top. James Cass said them dudes would catch 100,000 bags just to buy some jewelry or watch. Not all skin folk are kinfolk. Materials and fame got these weirdos messed up in the game. I don't respect none of them suckers. Okay? Now, see, that'd be a reason to say, hey, man, you know, I ain't rocking with him, man. I ain't fucking with him. I ain't moving with him. I ain't rolling with him. We ain't hood. That would be a good reason. And you ain't got that 100,000, man. You got to bought that jury cost maybe 20,000, man. You spent 100,000. Hey, man, what you got all the money? What you bring to the set? What you do for the set? You know, this community you love. What you do? Can you show the rewards that was reaped as a result of you contributing something positive to your community? Can you point to that right now? Man, yeah, it's sucker shit, man. Dudes think everybody fall for sucker shit. Everybody don't. Everybody don't, man. All right, Keith, I see you, man. Right back to you, H's on. Like I said, I hope you're well, brother. And 13, you know, say I appreciate your perspective, OG. I appreciate the fact that you do, brother. The fact that you're here, man. That weighs even more, you know, that carries more weight, man. So we appreciate you. James Cass said, don't let the BS get you down, bro. Not in this life, homie. I said, I know bullshit. I know bullshit, man. And I'm telling you, ain't nowhere in the world I'll let bullshit get me again. See, hell no. Poke Mitchell Podcast TV says continue, or you continue. I need to go back and catch that because you know that's miss you at Under the Groove. This is Pope Mitchell Podcast TV. Miss you at Under the Groove, but we have to be real with ourselves. Everybody don't want the same thing, especially for each other. We need a rapid change to enhance our self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Yeah, a lot of brothers, man, are overly emotional. You know, or in fact, some of them, men, just, I'm telling you, pay attention, or emotionally unstable. We got a lot of illnesses in the communities, man. And I'm telling you, if you just pay attention, we will see a lot of sickness, man. You know, a lot of, again, dudes just not being in control of themselves, their emotions, you know, and want you to believe that they're the intelligent or trust that they are the most intelligent and well-spoken individuals, man, on this side of the community or any other. And none of it makes sense, man. Keith Carlson asks what happened. No, I'm good, James. Trust me. I remain that, you know. I've been through the fire, home. I've been through the fire and back. I've been to hell and back, man, a few times, man. Here I am, you know. Burned, man, in the fire, man, you know. Still I rise. I trust that I'm continue to rise, man. You know. No, no. I'm all right. And brothers need to be all right, man. We need to get together. That's all this is, bro. M13, you know, says keep grooving. Hold ourselves accountable. Hold ourselves accountable, man. The homie 09M says keep your head up. That's what we all should do. And it just so I don't know, I'm getting the impression, you know, everybody thinks something wrong now. None. Look, the only thing that's wrong, man. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Keep your head up. Well, I'm Stay Strong, Bub. That's from James Cash. The homie 09M says keep your head up. And I'm gonna say you, man, just so people know, just you know, I'm gonna make this, I want to make this perfectly clear. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good, man. I'm straight, trust me, all right? So, you know, that said, man, let's do what we do. And this is what we do. You know, this is actually what we do. You don't come out of bag on nothing to nobody, man. To what end? You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to the people, man. We're gonna touch bases with the people, man. Again, this ain't for everybody. I've heard podcasters say, hey man, what I do ain't for everybody. Don't watch. You know. They die. They didn't watch it. You know? See, I wouldn't die if somebody didn't watch this. Because what I do understand, what I accept is the fact that there are other podcasts and platforms and people who are on this. You know, I'm with the people, man. Hey, this is how we touching bases on this positivity, man. I'd be all right regardless, man, whether this thing was on or not. You know, I would still talk the way I talk, you know. I would see individuals and I would continue to say what I say, the individuals. Just about living. Just about living, man. How they're doing. you know, how they're doing and what they're doing, you know, and what they're doing matters. Is it going to change their lives if they're helping themselves? You know, that's just me, you know. So yeah, I'm good, y'all. Don't even worry about that. The homie 09M says there's an old saying, how can you soar? Excuse me, there's an old saying, how can you soar with the eagles when you hang around a bunch of turkeys? Yeah. I love that one, man. Okay. Then James says, I'm trying to fly high with the golden eagles. With the golden eagles, fuck a bald eagle. Keep asking James, what happened? Keep ain't nothing happened, man. Glad you in here. Devon Butchie Knox, man. What it do, bro? What it do, bro? Peace. I see you, homie. I see you. Appreciate you in here, young one. Yeah. That's where it's supposed to be, man. James Harden Keith, he said, keep just social nonsense and podcasting platforms not doing it right. Selling out our people daily. The same washed up story. But I hope all is well with you, brother Keith Kloss one. Hey, man, that's our sentiment to you, Kloss. And again, what he said, facts. You know, that's all it is, you know. And I think, you know, the gist of it is when is enough gonna be enough? You know what I mean? When our brothers, especially those who participate in this BS, man, gonna say, oh, man, damn, man, that's enough. Will it be when it touches one of their own? You know, it shouldn't have to come to that. You know. M13, you know, says, I see a lot of good things happening with those who down to build. Likewise, man. Likewise, I tell you, for me, if I'm now I mentioned what I mentioned about these lately, these podcasts or whatever. Like I said, brothers send me links. And just be perfectly honest, man. Some of them when I tap it to look and I won't tap right out. You know, it ain't the title, it's me listening to the first sentence, first paragraph. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going. When I get a hold of something like Charleston White shit, I was like, damn, let me, you know what, man? I was like, not at the disrespect, all right, but just the fact of how we're saying shit and how, hey, man, you got to laugh at some shit, man, when it's real and it's funny. When it's real funny, shit was funny to me, man, because I knew a lot of cats were gonna be upset because of what he was saying. And again, I laughed because I knew that most of them would miss the message because the disrespect that he always sprinkle in his get out, his presentation. It's always full of disrespect. So when he does that, and I'm telling y'all, man, when he may do it on purpose, he want the message to be lost on a lot of people, man. He want a lot of people just to hear the bullshit, him being disrespectful. It's a reason for that, I think. It's a play. Make you want to go and say, let me go listen to what this. Does he talk like that all the time? Next thing you know, you're on this shit and you're looking at it. And it's the same shit. But I'm telling you, beneath all that, man, be spitting fire. He said a lot of shit that's above board. I don't agree with his antics, but I listen to his message. To be 100, man. And I don't do that with a lot of people. I don't do that with most. I go find stuff, man, on social media. I think that's enlightening, that's conscious, man. It's about Black power. I go to stuff that speak to us as being part of the God gene, man. Uplifting, empowering, representing excellence, us knowing where we come from, and how, as a result of where we come from and who we were, the world is only able to stand because of us. That's the shit I fuck with. So yeah, man, yeah, I see a lot of good things happening. A lot of good things happening. My thing is, it seems that the communities, especially in LA, these gang communities, the only ones they ain't seen that got the memo, man, that things are happening, that we're waking up now, that we're on something, man, we haven't been on, man, that, you know, our elders, people was on. You know, this could be greater than the civil rights movement or the Black Power movement. This could be the one that changes the whole paradigm. That's what I feel, man. And that's what I know most of those who I deal with that come on not just this platform, but any platform that this one tries to, you know, be similar to or represent the same shit. You know, this is what it's about, man. These platforms matter, man. They're helping get out the information. They're helping to say the things that matter, man. We're waking up now, man. We're starting to see the light. And I'm telling y'all, man, we the only ones who haven't got the memo. Everybody else got the memo. Everybody else in fear of that moment when we come together. They are in fear. A lot of them making up now. Like, hey, man, when y'all take over the world again, don't hurt us. We apologize. We were wrong, you know, that type of thing. But I think that's, in a lot of ways, that's some serious shit we see from other people on social media. I don't know. But anyway, there that is, man. Let's get with those, and not just those, but those things that's about building us up, man. That's down with building us up. That's all. James said, man, this social media is the cancer of society today, especially the way it's being misused by these clowns everywhere. Anybody with internet access can contribute to the stupidity. And that was the gamble. Now you gotta say that whoever I forget the guy's name started YouTube, he was brilliant in a way, you know what I mean? But the brilliance was the fact that they were able to tap in to understand psychologically what the effect of this of social media, what it would be, especially to the underprivileged.
And how we would aid.
You did? Real shit, man. Real shit, man. It's sad we ain't figured that out and took over this thing. Run it the way we see fit. Run it in such a way that it benefits us in all forms of positivity, growth, empowerment. You know, this system is set up a certain way to serve not just them, you know, making money off advertising, anything else that they get, how they get the money out of it, but also to tear us down. That's why the algorithm is set the way it is. The algorithm is set the way it is for a reason. This is why we see more negativity on social media, YouTube especially, than any positivity. You have to keep watching a certain channel for a gang of time for it to pop up on your thing. You know what I mean? Just boom, just to show up, you know? Again, I don't mess with social media because I'm telling you, man, I hate when I tap in sometimes. Because when I go back to my phone and I want to go check out something on TikTok, I know, you know, I'll stop by YouTube and boom, just get in my shit, man, you know? And I'm like, ah, man, I looked at that thing, you know what I mean? So the algorithm, and it was negative. So the algorithm, like, oh, let me throw some more at it. And some more, and some more. I go watch some on YouTube just positive. I go tap, you know, type it in, you know, into the bar to get it to come up. Sometimes I still can't find it. You know? This shit is crazy, but it is, man. It is what it is. This shit is designed, man, for a reason, man. It's designed to keep us tripping, not focused. And the gamble paid off. It's paying off. Don't mean we can't change it. I'm just saying. The homie on 09M says, man, meditation causes inner evaluation, finding edification and salvation. Hey, man, there you go. There goes the homie. Now, most of y'all don't, well, look it up, the homie. And it'll tell you something. It'll tell you something. That's an honorable name right there, bro. Yeah, honorable name, man. M13, says, man, keep grooving, moving, improving the way for the rest. Each one teach one, as much as each one should reach one. Real spit right there, man. All right, 13, where to do that. The homie says, man, if it is to be, it is up to me. Word, man. Word. And again, that part. So we got work to do, man. It's all work, We got work to do, man. Yeah. The homie go on to say, man, the earth is a cipher, not a spear. We not down, but out here. Feel me flow. I'll read it again. The earth is a cipher, not a spear. We not down, but out here. Feel me flow. Freedom or free your dome. Stand on your own. Yeah. Let me read that again, though, the homie. Focus on the focus and shade the bull. I hear you, Paul. Much love to the brothers and sisters in the group chat. This is the Royal Group Congregation, man. And you are touching bases with the people. This is Under Group Podcast. Like, share, and comment. Subscribe if you see fit, man. Ain't no pressure here, man. We're not pushing on nobody, man. If you ain't subscribed already, man, hey, that's a call you're going to have to make. Everything we talking about now, man, is what we've been talking about. It ain't changed. It hasn't changed. No. So there that is, man. This is touching bases with the people, and this is where we do that, man, better than anybody else. Facts. Facts. Raymond Skull, man, 102 said, bro, with all the back and forth, one have to think about the information being put out there and who's really listening. I'm just saying, it's giving up that criminal behavior / intent. Hey, man, that's funny you say that, Raymond, because recall last week we were talking, and then maybe the week before that we were trying to make sense to brothers who carrying on like they don't have any. I said, hey man, this is all bad because it's RICO. This don't. I said that. Now what's funny to me is you getting cats who with the back and forth, gang, talking about, RICO. But damn, homie, if you really that aware, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this if you're that aware? Come on, man. It makes no sense, man. That's criminal behavior, y'all. For those who don't really understand it, that shit y'all talking is, hey, man, they can come get you for that. Stop that shit, man. Again, I asked to what end? And some of y'all gonna have a rude awakening, man. You gonna understand what that end is. Knock that shit off, man. See, no, I wouldn't. Listen, man, somebody said that week, I wouldn't wish jail, prison, death on nobody. Here. On nobody, man. Nothing nice about that shit, man. Ain't nothing nice about that. So brothers, man, just use your heads, man. And knock this shit off. That's it. The homie going to say, man, like fingerprints, not one human has the same recognize yourself uniqueness and stay in your lane. See it, man. That's it, man. Kimberly Mitchell. All right, man. Peace to the Queen Mother, man. This is one of our sisters, man. Say, hey, my lovely people. Much respect to you, Big Bug. You're definitely making a change. Leave us to hold accountable. It's wartime, spiritual war. Stay royal and loyal. Who know who you are. Real shit, man. We are at war, man. You know, and the coolest part about that, man, to some extent, well, just, you know, straight up, the coolest part about that phrase, that saying, we are at war, is with each other, man. Those who are enacting wars, got war going on against us, man, we're not even privy, man, because we so focused or distracted on this fribble, man, with one another. We don't see what's being done to us, man, by other people, other societies, you know, people in power, people in money. People are at war with us in all kind of ways. And we sitting up stuck on stupid. We're not even focused on the focus, man. A lot of us wouldn't be the wiser, man. Would not be the wiser if certain people, man, with prestige or power was in our face, man, talking some needs, man, talking the money talk to you, but putting you down. And, you know, a lot of us wouldn't even recognize it, man. We're at war, man. We're at war with people who smile in our face, man, and talk about they got our best interests at heart. We wouldn't know the difference because we're busy and we're too busy fighting each other. None of this shit makes sense, man. Thanks for that comment, Kimberly. I'm reading again. Who, hey, my lovely people. She said, much respect to you, Big Bud. You're definitely making a change. Leave us to hold accountable. It's wartime, spiritual war. Stay royal and loyal. Know who you are. I said there's so many ways they're enacting war on us, and one of them is spiritual. One war, man, that's being waged at us is a war for our souls, man. Straight up. Our bodies, our minds, our bodies, our souls. You know, serious shit going on, man, and we stuck on stupid. We are stuck on stupid, man. Yeah. See one day, and she said, who said light don't come from pitch black? Who said that? Who said that? Coach Contra. I'm telling y'all check them out, man. I put some Coach Contra, I'll be like, man, who said the light don't come from pitch black? Who said that? Who said that? Yeah. Devin Butch Knox said, man, by Scarface. Which by Scarface? Which one? See a man cry. I've never seen a man die before I've seen a man cry. Yeah, that is classic. But I forget the name of that platform that Scarface goes on. And it was a live session, though. Man, that shit hit so hard. The album didn't even touch it. The version he did sitting there, that shit was fire, man. And I know I kept it. I probably searched through my phone to find it, man. But that shit is fire. The homie said, high yields, Gail. High yields, Gail. Can't you tell? You're just the surface of this back. Excuse me. High yields, Gail. Can't you tell? You're just the surface of this deep black whale. Those people who was blacker than blue, Curtis Mayfield. Yeah. He said, the homie said, high yellow gal. High yellow gal, can't you tell? You're just the surface of this deep black whale. Those people who was blacker than blue, Curtis Mayfield. Oh, that's that album that came out in like 90, I think it was 96, 97. I got it on my playlist though. I forget the name of the album. That's sucker fire too. Miss Martha. That's one of the hard ones on that album as well. The Making of You, Claudine. Shit, man, my baby listen to that. Scarface never seen a man cry till I've seen a man die. Yeah, there you go. Fat Rat Playboy, I see you up in here, man. Thank you for joining us. This is the Royal Group Congregation, and this is Touching Bases with the People under the Groove Podcast, y'all. Fat Rat Playboy, what you talking about, man? He said community in fear of his government is a colony. Until we see gains as a force that went forth to purge us of fear, we miss it. Shout to you, Bud, to the chat, Poke. Much love, bro. Appreciate that comment, bro. Let me read that again, y'all. Fat Rat Playboy says, a community in fear of its government is a colony. Until we see gains as a force that went forth to purge us of fear, we miss it. Shout to you, Bud, to the chat, at Poke, and Poke. Much love, bro. So yeah, we miss it until they, but I'll say it again. If anything, in terms of games, they're supposed to be our front line. That's our vanguard. They're supposed to know what they fight, but they're supposed to support the community. If it's anything less than that, then yeah, man, they need to go. You know, game banging needs to die so that brothers and sisters can live. If you're not trying to help brothers and sisters to live, not just survive and exist, but to empower them, you know, to lift them up, man, to protect them. You know what? Want to miss you, man. Miss that, man. Get out of here, you know? Appreciate that, Fat Rat. Russell Peterson, top of the evening, right back to you, sir. He said, just checking in with you. Much love, respect, Big Pete. All love and respect, Pete. You already know, bro. Khalifa Talk said, nothing but love from Texas, OG. Nothing but love right back to Texas. Who's Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, all over, man. You know, to the brothers, man, nationwide, man, worldwide. You know, straight up, man. Love right back to you. Love and respect. You know. What's that? Page T Clean. Hey, Groove, it's my age day, man. Well, happy birthday. Happy age day to you, bro. All right. Man, ain't that something? Made it C45, man. Let me reflect, man, because I could dig it, bro. I can, you know, I ain't gonna reflect on me. Let's talk about you, man. How many times that you thought throughout your life you wouldn't make C30? Every year, man, a year passed, there you were. Here you are. Here you are, man. Come on, man. Still you rise. Something doing something right. You still here. You know, and it can't be by luck. It can't be by luck that you're here, homie. And that goes for everybody, man. Most of us anyway. The majority of us, we got to understand, man, that if you made it this for a reason, there's a purpose that needs to be served, need to be addressed. Don't just get to 45, man, and like a lot of y'all, man, 45. You know, can of beer, man, drink, man, blunt. No. It's something more to that, man. Tap into that, bro. Tap into that. Real spit, man. It's a blessing, man, that you're here, man. We'd like to commend you, man, and say, hey, man, happy birthday, bro. But treat every day of your life, man, as a special day, homie. Shouldn't come once a year. It should be every day. It should be every day, man. That goes for all of us. Make something happen in our lives, man, so we can appreciate when we hit 45. We might not get to where we want to be in terms of how we want our lives to be lived, but when you get and you start to see it, you appreciate it. You look back, man, remember that shit. Don't forget it. Because everything you left behind you should help you focus on what's ahead of you and what you need to be going after or attaining in your life. You want another 45 years and you look back, man, like, hey, shit, I did the damn thing, man. That should be about, man. The fact that you're here, man, is something groovy, man. It is something for you to harp about. Now improve on it. Improve on it. You know, make tomorrow greater than today. Make it happen, homie. Only you can do that. You know, start taking them steps. You initiate the initiative. So I made it to C45, man. You gotta know you're fortunate, bro. You see, I'm in Memphis, living on the Groove Line. Make that 45 about something, homie. You know, do something, man, with them 45 years of living, of experience, man. Do something positive. Allow that shit to empower you. Them 45 years, you should be empowered, homie, to do what the hell you want to do. Even if it's in connection or in line with the groove line, how do you improve that? How do you make that something worthy of talking about at 45? Do the damn thing, homie. Happy birthday, bro. The homie says, man, continual, constant positive energy, week after week, living life in the sun, staying solid and strong through choosing right over wrong is the message this channel brings every show. Explosive. Touching bases with the people, y'all. We ain't changed one lick. The easiest thing for us to do, then, like I said, for anybody, man, is to be a part of the BS, man. Make excuses to be a reason or part of the reason why shit is messed up. And I'll confess to you, I don't find nothing hard about what we do it, man. This shit, hey, because it's in us, man, to be this. This easy shit to me, man. It would be hard for me to leave this space and go through some bull crap. Shit. Nah, man, I love this. I love this, man. That's why I do it. I don't get no rewards for this other than the fact that I'm tapping in my people. There's no greater reward, man. Being linked up and lined up with your people. Come on, man. This is why I do it. Shit, my wife. Shit, you know. Say, man, I appreciate that though, bro. But I'm y'all. You know, y'all me. We won, man. B1. This all work, homie. And this work I enjoy. It's a job I love. Well, I got a job. My number one job at home. I love that job. That's my job. That's my number one job. Home first. That's my first job. I love this, man. I love doing this too. I ain't gonna do nothing else, homie. You know? Just want to see us win, homie, in the right way. See us come together, man. And we all bask in that, man, that reward, man, of unity and love. That's ours. It's ours to claim. Just gotta want it, man. We have to claim it. So, hey, man, appreciate you, though, homie. Appreciate you. Page T Clean. Drop what link, bro? You may be talking to somebody else, though. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know what you're speaking on just yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, one day you've been a part of this get down since when? Shoot, that's the truth. Come hell or high water, you know. There ain't not then you got caught up. You said, "Oh, I was late." Better late than never, sister. You being a part of our family, this royal group congregation means a lot to a lot of us. All right, and I hope anybody that's coming in and this, excuse me, y'all. If this is your first time on this platform, excuse me, no, accept this, man, that you're more than welcome to be here, man. Ain't no disrespect. If somebody disagree with anything you say in here, and this ain't me speaking, this is the chat. This is the World Group congregation that speaks about this. Ain't no disrespect. You're gonna get checked. We ain't gonna disrespect you. You know what I mean? we want what we are in here. It's brothers and sisters, man, on the right plane, the right wavelength mindset, man. You know, we're here to get out with the get out, man, and focus on the focus. You know, we put people over paper here. You know, here B1 equals black first, nothing else, nothing else. Trust that. You know, so like I said, man, for all you who come in here, man, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being here. Trust that. You're a part of the fuel that propels this machine, man, this thing, man. That's real. So appreciate you, bro. See what there, boy. She be on it. Pope Mitchell, man, said that is something to think about, to not game bang for a year. We would then be able to help everyone 100%, and success will be a natural thing. It's going to be something that's just come natural. I'm telling you, you ain't got to fake at it. When brothers and sisters can get to the point where that's not where fear amongst each other of self, people like self, is not an issue. Man, can you imagine? I can. I mean, I don't just imagine it. I visualize it. I see it. Man, quit it. Yeah, Paul. A natural thing. A natural thing, man. Won't nobody even be able to mess with that, man. All right, folks. That right, go on, chop it up. James can't say exactly, Bub. It'll be 10 or 15 of them standing outside somewhere else, someone else, mama house, and don't 90% of them own nothing in that hood, let alone half of them don't even live there. Just hang out and mess it up. That's another thing. A lot of them don't even, they ain't grew up over there. You know, they ain't come from there. They don't know where they came from. You know, but they over there, man, and tell me they know what this shit is. Huh? How could they know? I was doing this shit, man, in the late 70s, man. And to be quite just straight up, I'm just really truly understanding what this shit is. So how the hell they know? I hear you though, bro. Raymond Skull say, I want to shout out Black Sam, Nipsey's brother, for the large Thanksgiving giveaway to those who were in need. He is really exemplary in what community is about: love, respect, and compassion. I saw that video today, and forgive me, Raymond, you know, the Rays and the neighborhoods for not mentioning that, man. My bad. I was remiss in mentioning that. I did watch that video today, and that was something. That was something. See, that's love for the community. You know, that's representing the community. You know, it's called ball to strike, strike. A spade, a spade. That was the right thing to do. That is an example of how you support the community. You know, just straight up. Yeah, he did that. He did that. And I'm pretty sure other communities have done it or did do it. So that's not to belittle the acts or actions of other communities, sets, gangs, hoods, you know, that also did it. You know what I mean? So, you know, kudos to all of you guys who participated in an endeavor like that. Come on, man. You know, you get your medals for that. Get where you from, man. Whether it was on social media or not, y'all know what you did for your community, man. And if it's above board, you get your medals for that, man. I was remiss. I appreciate you, Raymond, for reminding me about that, for mentioning that. Because, like I said, I watched that whole video, and that was something I appreciate seeing. Straight up. There you go, man. There you go. James Cash said the amount of brothers we've lost to gang violence and hatred is mind numbing. All the wasted potential and genius, the wasted talent and skill. It's sickening and simply very disturbing. True that, man. Shout out to Black Sam, man, for real, for real. Shout out to that brother, man. And he's staying focused. Staying focused, man. In spite of all this shit, he's staying focused. Raymond Squad liked this comment. He said, truthfully, I had to ask myself, are we giving Charleston White the power to talk about us? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, man, Raymond, you know, man, yeah. Yeah. If that were not the case, there could be nothing he could say negative about any other communities if we was on our game. And I said this maybe an hour ago. Charleston White couldn't say nothing about no community, you know, that supports itself, that loves itself, that loves the people in it, to protect it, provide for it. He wouldn't have the ammunition. We provided him that. Our communities provide him that. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, man, he, you know, what can he say? We have individuals jumping on social media, man. I'm telling you, with the frivol and just asinine behavior, man. That's ammunition for anybody, man. That's ammunition for anybody, man, to point out the stupidity. You know, come on, man. Yeah, that's our doing. It's our doing. You know. Yeah. Yeah. See, one day I thought the same thing, right? Turns out a lot of our own are against us. Real shit, man. Al Thomas, how's brother? Al Thomas says, salutations, Bub, and the entire congregation. Much love to everyone. Black power, black excellence. B1 equals black first. B1 do not equal bullshit first, y'all. It equals black first. Al, good to see you in this get down, brother. Hopefully everything is everything. You and young King, man, all your babies, man, are doing well. Or excellent, actually. Let's put that in the atmosphere, man, that they are excellent. Feeling empowered, man, to be all they can be. You go on to say, Al, I came in while CW was the topic. IMO. What is IMO? IMO. It's almost like the other one. IMO. I apologize for that. I don't know what that is. No, that's not laughing. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is laughing. All right, laughing my ass off. All right. Anyway, he said I came in while CW was the topic. IMO. He's only doing that shit for shits and giggles. Content, clicks and likes. He's not trying to move the needle. No shit. But again, I say, yeah, that's his, that's his persona, that's his character, that's what he does. Now, that being said, Al, and just jump in here, let me know what you think about this. What he says, there's some truth in what he says. Now, put aside the disrespect, which I don't condone. I'm not with none of that. He has a way of saying things that is not filtered, but in what he says, there's a lot of truth. He hits the nail on the head, damn all the time. But the antics, the shenanigans, the character and all that, yeah, I think it takes from the potency, the realness of what he, might have to say about any particular issue or topic. That's just my take on it. That Red Playboy said, progress is the way forward, homie. Progress is the only way forward, y'all. James Cass said, hit the like button and subscribe. Rawest and realest platform on YouTube. The Royal Group Congregation. One love, man. Devin said, facts. You know, let them do what they do. Sharp Spear, what it do, man? Say salute, bub. Peace and blessings to the peoples. Get down with the get down. This is where we do that. You know, and the only way we're able to do that, the only reason why we're capable of doing that because we focus on the focus. You know, that's what sets us above others, man. We're above board. We're above board, man. You know, keep it straight here, man. A whole lot on the table, though. We ain't trying to see or be a part of. Yeah, but we focus on the focus here so that we can get down with the get down. Brothers like yourself, Sharp Spear, Fat Rat Playboy, man. I can go on and on and on, man. And y'all come in here, man, with truth to power, man. We dropping jewels, man, in hopes that brothers and sisters will collect them, man, and become jewelers. You know, wear them crowns, man. You know, put that stuff together, man. Wear a crown, hold your head up, man. Because you're gonna need a strong neck and a strong head to hold them crowns, man. They weigh. They carry a lot of weight, man. Carry a lot of weight, man. But we're capable, we're strong like that. Appreciate you, Sharp Spear. Fat Rat Playboy go on to say, man, organized hate is moving at a higher rate of speed than disorganized love. We do not need unity. Excuse me. We do need unity, not uniformity. We rise to meet different challenges with a common agenda, self-improvement, self-empowerment. All right? Shit, man. Speak truth to power, bro. I'm gonna read that one more time. Organized hate is moving at a high rate of speed than disorganized love. We do need unity, not uniformity. We rise to meet different challenges with a common agenda, self-improvement, self-empowerment. Pope goes on to say, Pope Mitchell said, I agree with that because I've worked on myself to understand. See one day it's true that, sir. Sharp Spear, man, he said, great book, Snitch Culture, how citizens are turned into the eyes and ears of the state. Written before social media and camera phones. Ain't that something? Damn. That, I don't know, it just reminded me of the book 1984, Orson Welles drew, I forget his name. That damn book, anyway, 1984 is the name of the book, was written, I think, 1920 something. Man, he talked about everything going on right now. Social media, man. Cameras in the house, cameras on the streets, big screen TVs, man, and TVs when they own.
George Orwell.
George Orwell. Thank you. All that. People telling on other people.
1949, he made it.
1949. Nah, trust me, the manuscript was written before that.
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying 1949. That's still old. What, 70-something years ago? You know. But yeah, man, the book you're talking about, Snitch Culture, Sharp Spear, I'm telling you, just reminding me of 1984. And I'm telling you, man, the shit is outrageous, man. But hey, it adds up today. It's actually, you can see this in real time today. It's happening. You know, the people work for the government in terms of turning in people, snitching on people, doing their work. Man, see one day it says swapping to the PC. Devin Butchie Knox says, I feel like it comes for you more. I feel like it comes for you more the older you get. Pope Mitchell says, man, a lot of folks, Fat Rat, don't care about working on themselves. They do many years unstabilized behind bars with real solutions. Never even thought of only mission is to keep everyone stagnant. Okay, let me read that again. Pope, my bad, bro. A lot of folks, Fat Rat, don't care about working on themselves. You know, they do many years working on themselves. They do many years unstabilized behind bars with real solutions never even thought of. Only mission is to keep everyone stagnant. See, one day it said facts, Pope. Yeah, real shit. Mr. Fantastic, where you been, man? Good to see you up in here, man. Mr. Fantastic, 1485, man. He say, what up, big bro? What up, big bub? What's happening with you, loved one? Long time no see, man. But look, you know, you've been a part of this family for a long time as well, man. Good to see you back up in here, man. Hopefully you've been well and everything is everything, brother. All right. Keep everything above board, man. Stay you, stay solid. Devin Butch Knox said, Bub, do you think it's possible to aid your community without the police or working with the church or police? Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the caveat, though. In order to do that, man, it's all kind of shit we can't tolerate. You know, that we'd have to be on. And when I say we have to be on it to where we stamp out certain shit, man. Certain things cannot be tolerated. You know what I mean? The first time, say for instance, we get some people out of our communities. Now, they watching though. They in the cup watching. It's just like America or France or Europe would do an African nation. You know, after they, orchestrate a coup and chase them out of their country, right? US, France, whoever. They'll lay in a cut and be like, okay, the first sign of, them not being able to handle this, we're going back up in there. Or they'll create a narrative to give them an excuse to come on back up in there. So yeah, I'm saying that we can do that. That can be done. But the people got to be willing to do it. The people have to be willing to do it, man, to the point where some are not going to agree. Some would rather have the police. See, because I think there's a difference, man, when our own people deal with our own people about shit, certain issues that are deemed to be, against whatever our code, our morals are. They know that we'll tend to be more harsh. You know what I mean? So they'll be more than willing to go along with this system that's been in place, because they got action. But when your own people say, hey, man, you messed up to the point where we're not having none of that, they in fear of that. They would rather have the old system than a new system. But I think that's doable. I think that it is more than possible, to aid our community and I don't want to use the word police our community, but it is more than possible to be a part of our community in such a way to where there'll be no need for police in our community if brothers and sisters work in unity in terms of what is allowed and what is acceptable, in the community. A whole lot of stuff would have to go out the window, you know what I mean? And that, and we've said this before. We know what our work is. And for those who really understand what we must do or what needs to be done in terms of getting our communities right, we have to realize we're going to be fighting our own before we fighting them people about getting our shit together. You know what I mean? Because they're going to come to after the fact. They don't like we trying to get our shit together because they know what comes with that. They know that education is going to come with that. Financial stability is going to come with that. Ownership of the community or, society. They know we come to do things, to change things, to make shit happen. They don't want that because it's going to X them out of the game. But we got our own people we got to deal with. It's doable. Just got to be ready, man. Got to be ready, man, to fight your own, man, harder than you have to fight these other people, man. And these other people gonna be the ones with their hands in their back, pushing them, propelling them, to try to stop shit or to create havoc. It's crazy how the shit is or how things are, but it's the truth. James Cash said, Under the Groove is worth every millisecond of my time, and that's real. I appreciate you, Big Bub. Love and respect to you and your queen and family. Always real talk. And man, see, I need to be glad. I listen again, man. Look, I appreciate just the fact that I'm allowed to even, have conversations with y'all, man. I appreciate the privilege of reading your comments, man, to the people who aren't even subscribed, who it may be their first time on the platform, but them hearing what y'all are saying. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm honored, man. And again, this thing don't move on my energy alone. No how. That's the thing about us, man. When we together, when we in unison, man, for real, man, we are a machine. We get shit done. It's gonna be right. So it's the fact that you guys in here, that you allowing me to touch bases with you and conversing. Touching bases with me, I'm touching bases with y'all. This is our thing, man. And we're gonna push this thing like we've been doing. So I appreciate y'all, man, way more than y'all know. I get to the present now, I don't say it often enough. I need to add another day. I've been thinking about that, honestly. I've been thinking about that. Okay, all right, y'all. I'm getting the message. I'm getting the memo. Brian Moya Fit. I hope I said that right. You said that's true. This YouTube media is dirty, man. And I appreciate you in these comments with us, man, Brian. Thank you for even stopping in to say what you said, man. That means you checking it out to some extent, man. This is Under the Groove platform. This particular segment is what we call touching bases with the people. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday night. We have what we call our group congregation, and these are our people, man. And to be quite honest, I don't know if they're subscribers or not. I don't go look like that. I don't go look for stuff like that. I just know these are mainstay individuals who are always in this thing. I'm saying that to say this, man. You're more than welcome to be a part of this group, man. We appreciate you coming in here, all right? Your comments mean a lot to us, man. So thank you for those. Like, share, and comment. Subscribe only if you see fit, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday nights, this is where we come to get down and to get at. We focus on the focus here, all right? It's about respect also. That's our main. That's the main issue with us. That's one rule. That's we don't break it. None of us do. We're not cussing everybody out. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but you don't see the N-word in here. You don't see it. You don't see the B word in here. I don't say it. Our congregation don't say it. That's to tell a lot of people something. But for you, because I don't know, I've never seen you in here before. We appreciate it that you're in here. This is what we do, man. So you're more than welcome to be a part of this Get Out. All right, Brian, man. Peace and blessings to you and yours, man. This is touching bases with the people. You have touched bases with us. We appreciate you. All love and respect, bro. All love and respect. Damn, James, he said, James, I've been on YouTube since it was created, 2006. And then at 20 years, what? He said, I've seen every change. Biggest one being the monetization through ad revenue and viewer traffic, comments and likes, super chats, and so forth. And Brian going to say, hey, James 72, that's real. I've seen the changes too from when it started to now. And y'all, man, so that means then, all right, and James, this is something we always talk about, man, the World Group Congregation. Then that means then it is more than a probability. There's a great possibility we're going to turn YouTube on its ear. We got to bring a new change. We got to bring change to this, what they call social media thing, man. I think it's doable. You know, a lot of us think it's doable. You know, let's get it to where the algorithm, man, is off. And then we start to see more sites, more platforms, and more content creators who are talking about positivity, blackness, you know, unity, man, empowerment, black excellence, man, all the things that matter that is missing from a lot of our communities. If y'all seen these changes take place, then y'all should know, man, change is gonna come. The change is gonna come, man. It's gonna happen. Well, Comedic, you keep throwing me for a loop, man. All right. I see you, homie. Boy, I love how you do that, though. I ain't gonna forget that one now. All right, let me see something. All right, y'all. I'm getting that mask there. I'm going down. To where, baby? 9:03, 9 p.m. Which see one day said, say again?
It doesn't tell me the time.
I feel like my ancestors brought me here. This is C1 Dead, y'all. And I know you guys see it, man, but you know, I'd rather read it. You know, this is how we do. She said, I feel like my ancestors brought me here, Uncle, and I appreciate every moment you and the family share with us. A lot of us need better role models. A lot of us need better role models, even if they aren't our blood relatives. You're going to say, what's weird is I found you guys after my grandmother passed. She was the only one I could confess to. So honestly, in a selfishly way, your podcast helped me deal with losing loved ones, in my opinion. Man, you know what they say. Yeah, man. Shit. Everything happens for a reason, man. You know. And I said this to you before, C1. I did. I said, man, there's no mistake you here. It's not a mistake. It's you know, it's just not a mistake. And that goes for everybody here, including myself. It's not a mistake, man, that we're having these conversations the way we do. It was meant to be. It's just providence, man. It's just my take on it, all right? It's my humble opinion. But I think that everything happens for a reason, man. For a lot of us, man, we have to be the ones to determine what that is. You did? Because sometimes it just don't come to us. You know? What they say, man, you have to go through something to get to something you got here. You went through but here you are, man. You got a whole lot of family now. You can talk to freely. We're going to love and respect you. We're going to treat you like family should treat family. Your penny is not a mistake. I would like to think that that was your grandmother's last wish for you. You know, to find your way here, man. And here you are. Here you are. That shit ain't my mistake, man. Take advantage of this, man. That go for everybody. Like I said, man, we have to appreciate, man, just not just the little things, but what life is all about. Because if we don't, we're going to miss something, man. We're going to miss something, man. And sometimes, man, when we miss opportunities, they don't come back. You didn't miss this one, C1. This what you came into is a part of you now. And we love you for that. We love you for being here. All right, just know that. But that goes for everybody, man. You know, because we all got something, man. We up against, man. And knowing, man, the majority of us got shit we got on our chest, man, that we need to discuss. We need to find rhyme and reason for, you know, explanations and shit. When I say to y'all, man, I said this recently, this shouldn't be the only place where we go or come to find family to talk to people.
I am all in my opinion.
You know, there are others, man. We got to reach out. Our family's our family. And I'm telling you, that's one thing about family. It's always growing. It should always grow. All right. See, one, you love. That's all I got to say. That's all we want to say to you. You know, and I'm more than willing to say I think it's a privilege for me to say that to you on behalf of the Royal Group congregation. There it is. We love you. You know, stay you, man. Grow. Keep growing, woman. All right, who the hell did that?
Mr. King.
Who?
Mr. King is there.
What? Oh, man. All right, y'all might forgive me because I'm gonna have a word with you. All right, what was that though?
Mr. King LX.
Say it again.
Mr. King LX, that's what it says.
Okay, I gotta find it. Is that down towards the bottom?
He said, well, we need that cabinet.
All right, Snipe, I see you, loved one.
We need that cabinet sedan.
Kimberly Mitchell says, man, the Most High is using you in your lovely rib, in your lovely rib. Appreciate that compliment. I hear you. I'm feeling blessed every time I'm here. God bless y'all. Stay diligent. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the power that be to the Most High. You know how it go. Yes, we appreciate you too. Mr. King LX, man, check this out, man. Don't do that. All right. We appreciate you in this. Get out, man. This is Under the Groove podcast. And you just touch bases with the people. We appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody, homie. You know, we tell the people, man, when you get, hey man, don't send it here, all right, bro. We put people over paper, homie. You should do the same thing, man. Don't, you know, do what you need to do. Hey man, no. We appreciate that, man, but no, all right? You know, don't do it, bro. You know, but thank you, but hey, don't do it, all right? There's a whole lot more we can do with our money, you know? And this goes for a lot of people. And I said this too about podcasts and podcasters asking people for their money. I don't think that's cool, you know? So that's not something I do, you know, because I don't do it don't mean, you know, it ain't right. You know, I don't know why people do what they do. But I'm not looking for the people, man, to give me a dime. Please don't do that. What we're looking for here is to get brothers like yourself. See, it says something great about you. To get you to come in here, man, and open up, man, your mind and your heart, man. Give us that. That is your wealth, man. That's the wealth we want you to share with us. That's it, bro. I mean, that's it. All right. But peace and blessings to you, man. Take care, man. We appreciate you, man. This is Under the Groove Podcast. You are touching base with the people. All right. Every Tuesday and Thursday, brother. So we love to see you back, you know. And it ain't that you bought your way in, you know what I mean? But the fact that you chopping up, you're here with us, like I say, man, there's the wealth right there, man. There's the riches, man. You in here with us. So we appreciate you and thank you. All right, bro. Hope to see you again soon. Mr. King Lux, say, Bub, we need that Kev Mack sit down ASAP. Man, I got to reach Kev Mack, man. Now that's somebody I would, you know, for real. And we talked about it, man. Me and Kev Mack doing this thizzle, man. I got a lot of respect and love for Kev Mack. I would like that sit down. You know, I tried to call Kev, man, when was it last week? It was before Thanksgiving. And it went to voicemail. It kept ringing with the voicemail. I was talking to somebody. I said, I just tried to call Kev Mack. And they talked to him. So he said, yeah, man, now I can't get through. So hopefully he's all right. I saw him do his live the other day. I don't know who that brother was you talked to. I forget his name, man. I kind of found it funny and whatnot, but you know, I watch Kev Mack shit. I fuck with him, all right? Yeah, man, that would be nice. Let's see if we can't get him, you know, to come on, man. Let's holler. This weekend, speaking of sit downs, man, I'm gonna sit down with a couple of brothers this weekend, you guys. again, for me, man, this thing, man, we got to utilize it to our advantage, but we have to do it in such a way that, man, this what we do ain't for everybody. That's the truth, you know. So again, like when I started out talking, earlier, I said, man, everybody can't come here, you know. I'm not gonna allow it, man, because I understand what some dudes, what kids they working from. Can't come here, man. I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep 100. I ain't, you don't lose no sleep on me. But when people come on this show, because I think that it's warranted that they come, that it's necessary that they be here. And for these two brothers, it's gonna remain to be seen if I'm accurate in this, uh, assumption. All right. Uh, one brother I know, one brother I met recently, through social media or whatnot. But it's gonna be, I think, a worthy sit down, a nice discussion. In fact, I think I'll have 3 guests instead of 2. So all 4 chairs be, we're gonna be hooked up and we're gonna go in, you know. Kev Mack again, man, is somebody, man. Yeah, I don't have no problems with Kev Mack, man. In fact, I have no problems with no brother in terms of, just animosity, anything like that. So let me clear that up first. A lot of shit brothers do, like I say, they do what they do, work for them. I don't agree with a lot of it, man. But based on, it allows me to know, okay, that's not somebody I'll fuck with. You know what I mean? Because, it is what it is. Kev Mack, hopefully, I'm going to try to call him tonight. And let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see if we can make that happen, Mr. King LX, Mr. King Lords. All right. So who's this? Yes, right. C1. Last talk before we go. Cheers to the family. Hey, y'all, we've been doing this for a minute, and I'm not in the doghouse. Like I say, she loves it as much as I do. All right. Money Hungry D 2394. He said, we appreciate you, bub. UTG is the best channel. I came across one. All right, one love. I didn't came across one love. Again, we appreciate you, bub. UTG is the best channel I came across. One love. Appreciate you for that, brother. Appreciate you for that. All right, thank you for that, man. Here you are. All right. Again, man, it's not. Y'all got to stop looking at stuff. We got to know what shit happened for a reason, man. But we got to make the best of that when it does occur. Your being here, man, ain't by happen chance. All right. It's something for you, man. I don't know what it is, but hey, you hang around here long enough, you gonna figure it out, And if you can't, somebody in here gonna help you figure it out, bro. That's what we do here. We touch bases with one another. It's an honor and a pleasure having you in here. All right, bro. All right. Lord Copper 7018. He says this channel has put me on to a lot of things that's doing. This channel has put me on to a lot of things that's doing. Okay. Hey, man, we appreciate knowing that, bro, that we in some way helped you or got you up on something, man, that from what you sound like, you and I get a lot of, So, hey, man, we're honored, bro. We're honored that you sit here and say that, man. We appreciate you. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday night. All right, 6:15 till whenever I get the nod from the head in charge. All right. I'm just saying. And man, it's always an honor to sit down with our people. It's always an honor to be able to sit down with our people, man. And communicate. From that, man, a whole lot could come to fruition. We could do a whole lot of things with communication. That's something we lack in the communities, man. Communication with one another. More communication, man, I think will bring about a different outlook, a different mindset. I'm not saying, again, a lot of what we suggest or what we do is easy for others. I'm not suggesting that. But anything worth doing, man, it's going to be hard, man, because it's worth it. Got to put the effort in. All right. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. All right. We appreciate everybody, man. Keep close to you, man. Shit. There you go, Mr. King. Yeah, see one day, I might roll up one more. It's still early over there for you, C1. All right, James. Hey, likewise, brother. You have a beautiful and blessed night, man. Power is in the people as much as power is to the people. All right. Black power is the only power, man. B1 equals black first. Hey, see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. But keep everything above board and straight, y'all. All right. Always be willing to get down with the get down, especially when it's right or righteous. All right. Focus on the focus, y'all. You are, you have been, and you will be under the groove. One love, people. Take care of yourselves and each other. Power is in the people, y'all. Let's get this thing up and running. Love you. See you Thursday.
Count the names, count the bodies, count the victory. Cullen Hughes, Hurst, and writing future history. From the Apollo to the borough to the sphere. Where the echo of those Harlem nights still ringing clear. So when they ask what happened in those tenement flats, between the spirituals and where consciousness is at, tell them we transform suffering to scholarship and song. Tell them we've been telling you we're brilliant all along. The Renaissance will prologue every decade since the sequel. Every black child born's continuation of the people who survived the Middle Passage, survived the Jim Crow laws, and built magnificence from nothing but their vision and their flaws. That's in the sergeant. This is once a less than half this hats and recitations. Please don't you, I can't stop us. Power sensitive, watch the applause for polls. Need your data, torch, and consulate problem when the wet just wanna build the season bait. Now don't get the pause. It's just erasing up the times. Plead the markets off the main. Make it on the fans. Turn the neck and love the durn. Suffers like a kesha. You went wrong to preaching up on side is each alone, bitch on the shit and untrue seeing vets. Someone the very it's on Gary Land. Be hell heaven, you see what the bonafide. If wait talking for the marker, make the key to pull the club and saw the boards to the single land is carried open slowly. Keep us looking on my mother, break your channel, resi more than he and let the peasant be is every time we keep a spawn.